And I think what people don't see is how hard Joe works every single day, that he gets up thinking what he can do for the American people. So I see that strength and that resilience and that steadiness every single day. Wow. You know, his integrity, his character has not changed, and he's unwavering. He's unflappable.
Make him say, no. All right, guys, this video right here, we want to jump into this real quick. We got to say, we got a situation, guys, a situation. So Trump signed a bunch of executive orders. I don't know if you know this or not, but really, you've got this going on up in here. We've got this activist judge that's like, not, he's like, oh, I'm blocking that, where Trump said birthright citizenship isn't a thing, and it shouldn't be a thing. And it has been, caused a lot of issues with our country when it comes to the abuse of the immigration-y stuff that goes on. A lot of people have worked really hard to become legitimate American citizens, to further the American dream for the world, which, when America's strong, everybody's strong. America's kind of like Pantene Pro V. If we don't look good, you don't look good. And so when America looks bad, the whole world tends to look bad. And right now we're looking kind of rough, or still are. We've got a long ways to go. And so Trump has signed a executive order to end birthright citizenship, because what happens is you've got a lot of people that'll be like, I'm coming to America and I have the baby, and then I'm going to have a citizenship to baby, and then I get a lot of money, the free health care, and then meanwhile, a hardworking poor American such as myself, wearing some shoes I've had for like 3 years now because I can't afford to buy a new pair of shoes because it's tough out there, has to, weigh out, should I go to the doctor and get my terrible cold checked out because the Fauci's been spraying stuff in the air as a medical experiment to see if they can tailor stuff to, tailor biological weapons, or, should I, anyway, so terrible analogy, but if you know what I mean, you got somebody that strolls across the country with a 3/4 pregnant wife, and next thing you know, the baby's born, they got citizenship, baby gets free, this, that, and the other, and somehow or another the parents get worked in with that. And then it bobs your uncle because they're like, oh, we have more babies. And then it's like, boom, 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 boom. And so this judge says, well, I'm going to revoke that. You can't do that, Trump. You can't have an executive order. And this is one of many executive orders that have been thwarted or attempted thwartation. We had a recent issue with J6 people not being immediately released because of, bureaucratic red tape that was strategically laid out. Well, let me show you what Trump's response is. Quick, concise, and to the point. He gets asked by a so-called journalist, what you going to do about this judge? And here's Trump. Boop.
Mr. President, a U.S. judge temporarily blocks the birthright citizenship order. Do you have any reaction?
No, obviously we'll appeal it. They put it before a certain judge in Seattle, I guess, right? And there's no surprises with that judge.
Mr. President.
No surprise. So, yeah, that is no surprise, really. That's really a thing. We knew that was going to happen. I did actually bring that up in some of my real early videos. I said, these executive orders are going to be fire. They're not going to be exactly what you want to call any of the left wants to hear. And so, yeah, Trump's he said we're going to appeal it. It's no problem. We're going to roll through this. And I think he'll win on the appeal, to be honest with you. I really have faith in that. Usually I'm like, it doesn't look too good. But no, I really think that we'll see an appeal win on this, because you can, like, for real, dig into the constitutionality of birthright citizenship. And if we do have somewhat of a Supreme Court that isn't exactly up to par, not because it's got, and I'm not judging these people because they're Democrats. I'm judging them because some of the people on the courts in our Supreme Court system, their hiring process is a little bit sketchy. It seems that they focused more on not exactly a merit-based system. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And so maybe that executive order that Trump signed might play a factor in getting out some of our Supreme Court justices who aren't qualified for the job. And I'm not going to name any names, but, whenever I have a hamburger, I really like ketchup on it. But I don't like ketchup when it comes to being in our Supreme Court. You know who I'm talking about. Who is this? Wait a minute. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There, look. Check this out. Justice Ketanji Ketchup Brown Jackson wore a symbol of resistance during the inauguration. This came out recently. There. Check that out. Isn't that wild? Can you see that? I don't know. Dude, check it out. I mean, if you have somewhere you don't want to be like, say, the inauguration of Donald Trump, you may as well make it known you're not down with the program. At least that's what it seems like Supreme Court Justice Ketchup Ketanji Brown Jackson did yesterday. She, while Mark Zuckerberg was yucking it up with Jeff Bezos and Laura Sanchez and such and such and such. Justice Jackson sat quietly with her judicial robes. She wore a collar, a pair of earrings, and a cowrie shells. While Jackson asked celebrity why she wore the statement piece, according to the Vogue magazine, it appears that the symbol of a quiet resistance. There you go. Look at that right there. She hates America. She hates the actual fundamentals of how America operates, how it was founded, the things that make it work. And she's got a mission to strip us of those operating systems, those core operating systems, to put in a system that is more favorable to people that she feels is fit to. And like I said, it's always with those big F you stupid glasses. But if you ever actually look into her ability to judicial, she's terrible at her job. She's been very sympathetic to fiddlers. She's given light, bare minimal sentences to fiddlers. And when it came to crime, she's real soft on that. She loves to let the criminals run. That's her favorite thing. And if you look like her, then you're going to get a free pass. And doesn't know the definitions of a lot of legal terms. Like Senator Kennedy asked her a bunch of really simple legal terms, definitions. She had no clue. She couldn't define who a woman was. So you're dealing with somebody that's definitely a dangerous a person to have on the Supreme Court when it comes to actual performing the rule of law. That's going to benefit society. She's an activist, and she's going to make sure she lets everybody know that. So that's the thing. FBI agent office, a prominent judge and former person who's not supposed to be here. In Rhode Island, a judge resigns his position following the raid. So a shocking scene unfolded Thursday morning in America's smallest state that may be related to President Trump's ongoing immigration crackdown. Look at this right here. FBI raid, goes to the judge's office. Shut this door here. We've got a few things to talk about. But so it says that it's not immediate why the government officials targeted Malona Flynn's office, but Jim Martin, a spokesperson for U.S. Attorney Zachary A. Kuhn's office, stated that there was an authorized activity at the location, but declined to elaborate. The FBI spokesperson told the Providence Journal that the agency was conducting a court-authorized activity at that address, and I was deeply concerned that the reports to FBI search that the law office of Joseph Morellona Flynn Rivera said on the statement that at Central Falls Community Notes, transparency and accountability are priorities of mine. In an effort to uphold integrity and focus of the municipal court, Judge Melonia Flynn has officially resigned her position. Oh, something tells me she was doing something that wasn't legal, and it had something to do with people that aren't legal. Typically when it comes to whenever you set up a lesbian fire department or whatever that is, this is different than that. You end up having a situation where they want to bring a bunch of their own kind in. They want to build a structure around that. And here you had a former person that wasn't legal in the United States and got legal under sketchy conditions and then gets on a judicial role. And next thing you know, you got police and FBI raiding you because of sketchy activity going on. Now, you tell me. That's a lot of speculation, but I just wanted to get a few of these articles out and let you know that that Trump has been on fire, dude. Not like California on fire, but like political fire. I mean, not like political fire like Biden's thing, but like he's been tearing it up, guys. He has been working 18-hour days since he stepped in that office, and he's doing everything he can till his last breath to try to right the wrongs of the Biden regime and hurry up and turn this country around. He even went to Davos. Man, let's see here. Let me run it. I'll show you this. Check this out. Let me go to this. He went to Davos and told them to their face. This is a 14-minute video, and so I won't be able to get. What in the world's going on with my computer? Anyways, he went to Davos, and he told them to their face that they have no business operating anymore. That they need to close up shop. He has taken us off the Paris climate agenda agreement thing. Of course, that Bloomberg guy's trying to get involved, and he's stupid. But, dude, yeah, he tells Davos to their face that things that we're just not going to roll like that anymore, you guys. And you're done. Your whole movement's out. And so I was trying to find it real quick. But anyhow, long story short, yeah, he takes questions and answers from the Davos people. And, yeah, there he is right here. Bam. And it's a 14-minute video, and we'll cover that tomorrow. We'll have a little more time. And matter of fact, we'll just dedicate tomorrow's live to the 14 minutes that Trump spoke in front of Davos and gave him a big old FU and said that you're not going to ruin us, that America is free again from the chains that you've been trying to place around us. Now, is it be all end all? No, but it's a big start, and it's the second time he's done this before because he went to Davos and told them all to shove it. So Trump is not letting us down. I'm a little concerned with the working with that one dude when it comes to the cancer vaccine stuff. I don't know anything about that other than I know a lot about that, and it's something we can't talk about on YouTube. Maybe we'll do a Rumble video on that. But we need to get in Trump's ear and try to get him to understand what's going on, and hopefully we can work and mitigate that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And, man, this is great. America, we're back. We're working really hard, and you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Affects acid would increase the level of the oceans